So this...
It is so good to see you, Beetlejuice. The fans have missed you for 5 years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let me reconstruct, if I can, the last 5 years. So you moved back in with your mom, right?
Right.
Your mom, who's 70 years old at this point, she decided you needed to have a low profile. In a way, she's a genius, because by you being away, your legend has built up even more.
Yeah, that's true.
Beat, how old are you at this point?
About 80 years old, man.
Wow.
You're older than your mother. That's interesting.
Leave her
You called me good, though. You called me.
No, please. It's so good.
So this part of God's Plan by Drake wasn't supposed to even happen.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom.
So Drake recorded this song, didn't think it was going to be a big hit, and then this happened.
I sent it to Trippie. He was obviously, caught up, busy, whatever, doing his thing. It didn't really work out that way, and then it leaked. And we had to rush and turn around because I was worried that another artist was going to get the version and would just be like, yeah, this is me and Drake's new shit. We were rushing, and I did the line, the line of the song, I only love my bed and my mom. I never could have told you a week before that God's Plan was my single and it was going to be the biggest song of my career. My hand just got forced.
I don't want to die for them to miss me.
So this part of
voice actors that are literally in everything episode 7, because you guys just eat up these videos. Oh my god. Starting off, we got Seth MacFarlane. Not only did he make Family Guy, but he also does like half the voices, and they're all really distinct too.
The voices kind of did get me where I am tonight. All right, you're doing good, buddy. You're doing good. You're very likable so far. Do not look at the lady in the front row.
He plays Ted in Ted.
Listen to yourself. What am I, Emperor Ming here, controlling your mind?
He plays a couple characters in American Dad. He voices the mouse in Sing.
And not the word.
But then the mouse was involved in a homicide. Next, we got Maya Rudolph, who plays like every animated mom ever. She's the mom in Mitchell's vs. the Machines.
Mother of two, look upon me and me.
She's the mom in Luca.
Let's see Bianca Branzino do that.
She's Aunt Cass in Big Hero 6. And finally, we got Josh Gad. I first heard him as Olaf, and now I just hear him everywhere. He voices the dog in Dog's Purpose. He plays Chuck in the Angry Birds movies.
But wait, too late.
Voice actors that are literally
with the DT.
Even more things you think are illegal that are actually totally legal. Number 1.
What are you doing, stepbro?
Asking you to be my stepwife for step life.
Bro, what is this? I thought you said he was a lawyer.
I have no idea. This is the law. Step-siblings aren't technically related, and while it does open up an ethical can of worms,
Step-siblings can legally get married. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
she's not really my stepsister, it's just for video. Number 2, underage drinking, sometimes. The legal drinking age in all 50 states is 21, but 45 states have loopholes, like for religious reasons or if you're on private property with your parents and they give you permission. Number 3, blowing through stop signs, as long as it's on private property. For instance, is that stop sign in a private parking lot costing you precious extra seconds of your day? Why stop? These ones usually aren't enforced. But it's probably smart to stop anyway, because sometimes the owners make special arrangements to allow enforcement. Plus, the stop sign wouldn't be there anyway if it wasn't to prevent accidents. Even more things you think.
Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth made See You Again in under 15 minutes, but almost pulled the song from Fast and the Furious. Back in 2013, Fast and the Furious franchise was in the middle of filming Fast 7 when Paul Walker unexpectedly passed away. Rest in peace to the legend. The producers wanted to end the film with a tribute, and the soundtrack was a very important piece to this. Now, Charlie independently wrote the song and pitched it to the franchise, and they absolutely loved it, but didn't want Charlie to be the one singing because he was a brand new artist and wasn't cool enough. So they sent it out to other musicians to record Charlie's hook. Wiz Khalifa ended up writing his verse in under 15 minutes, sent it out, and everybody loved it. Because Charlie independently wrote the song, he had full rights to it and believed that he should be the one singing alongside Wiz Khalifa. And just a week before the movie was set to be released, he jumped on a call with the franchise and they explained to him the reasons as to why someone else was going to sing the song, in which he responded with, "That's great. The movie comes out in a week and I'm not going to give you the song." So they call him back, compromise, and that's how we got See You Again by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth made See You.
2 weeks ago, I accidentally dropped my phone from my pocket and the screen is completely smashed. But apparently, this $5 windshield repair kit designed for broken glass on cars can fix it. So step 1 is to remove any loose glass fragments by scraping over the brake with a razor blade. So we'll position these suction cups at the epicenter of the crack. You then screw in this funnel, which will allow us to pour the repair liquid inside. Okay, let's just pour it in, and that should push the liquid into the glass. Is that for real? Our crack's a lot bigger than that, so what if we just put it across the entire area And then let's just layer this sheet on to apply even pressure. That looks 10 times better than it did 5 minutes ago. If it does work, that would be an absolute game changer. Time to see if it did anything. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Holy moly. So then you just use the razor to get rid of any sticky bits that are left. So it's not 100% completely fixed the crack, but for $5, it's made it so much better. 2 weeks ago.
Did you know that cheap ice cream has more air inside of it than expensive ice cream?
Does it really? Let's find out. Okay, I have two 16-ounce coffee ice creams. One from an expensive brand, Haagen-Dazs, and one from a cheap brand, Great Value, Walmart's brand. These are both the same volume of ice cream. Let's weigh it and see if there's more air in one than the other. First, the cheap ice cream. 264 grams. Next, the expensive ice cream. 324 grams. But wait, we know Haagen-Dazs has more ice cream in it now, but does that make it a better deal?
The Great Value ice cream costs $1.47 per container. Divide that by 264 grams, and that equals 5.5 cents per 10 grams. The Haagen-Dazs costs $4.48 for 324 grams, and that equals 13.8 cents per 10 grams.
Did you know that cheap ice cream has more air